I have this mic here, and it's not on, but the audio sounds like I have a mic. Uh, and that camera is a little lopsided. But I wanted to talk about something that was really, really cool, kind of ish. So there was an event that happened yesterday in Southern California where people, I guess, had felt reverberations. People were saying they had heard rattling, their houses were rattling. People outside had felt some sort of, I guess, sonic boom. That was the term that was used. There was a sonic boom over South California. It's kind of interesting because this is not the first time this has happened to Southern California. Back in 1962, there was an operation called Dominic 1. This is declassified on CIA.gov. You can look it up and find this information and actually read all the documents. If you go deeper into the document, there is nuclear tests that is part of Operation Dominic 1, and it's called Operation Fishbowl. It's really cool. Supposedly the tests were designed so that you could understand the yield that was coming off of the bomb, the nuclear bomb. This is super interesting to me because back in 1962, the same reports were heard. Today they're not saying it was a nuclear test or anything. They actually asked Pendleton Base if there was any tests or exercises happening, and they said no. And then they also contacted, this is the South California government and the news, like CBS and stuff like that, their local news. They contacted the United States Space Command, and they asked if it had anything to do with the Russian satellite system that we have, and if there was any debris, and they said no, there was nothing scheduled, so that doesn't correlate. And then on top of that, it was confirmed that it is not an earthquake. So this is where it gets really cool, because there's a lot of theories that people have. There's one specific theory that kind of jars people, and I can see why, but I enjoy this theory very much. We're all aware, I'm assuming if you are listening to this, we're very spiritual, or this video came to you for a reason. The theory is that there's a dome around the planet. Now, we're aware that there actually is an energetical dome around the planet. We know about this. The government even talked about it. Now, the question I have for you is, if you do a nuclear test or you launch something into the air and somebody feels a reverberation back on the ground, does that mean that it went into space? Or does that mean that it hit something and you're feeling a reverberation? Just food for thought. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. I felt like that was something cool to discuss just for a few minutes. I will be posting this. Have a good one, everybody.